Konnichiwa, I'm Touchy and welcome to another anime figure unboxing and review video. If you're new here, then welcome to your first anime figure unboxing review video by me. I hope you enjoy. As you can see in this vid, we're unboxing and reviewing the Super Sonico Good Smile Racing version by Max Factory. Before we look at setup for this figure, I feel I should tell you that I actually was a little apprehensive about this figure. But thanks to some of my watchers who commented a lot on my Army pre-order predicaments video for her, I felt a lot better about pre-ordering, so thanks guys, you soothed my worries. Right, on to that setup. Very easy, just remove her and the base from the blister packaging, remove the unwanted plastic sheets and then pop her foot into the metal peg in the base and you're done. The base isn't too exciting, a Sonico logo which is see-through that has a crystallised effect running around the edge. Not the worst base I've seen, but I feel Max Factory could have done better here. Time for a close-up and those positives and negatives. So, what draws you to a figure like this? Well, there are many reasons why one would want this Sonico, not just the two reasons you're thinking of.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right, it's better than yours, I could teach you, but I have to charge.
Yes, Sir Opie are trying to burst out of her outfit and you can see her top creasing trying to hold them in, but that's not all this figure has to offer. There's that lovely bright cheerful face and smile, full of joy and happiness. You can really see how she's enjoying herself in the moment, and that in itself will put one big smile on your face too. Her headphones are quite sturdy, don't feel cheap or like they would break. Her outfit has an almost space age feel about it. The green and silver go well together, and the adorned little gems coupled with see-through flaps really help in making it pop and catch your eye. The blue gem on her back makes you feel like she could appear in a mecha series, as this looks like something you'd expect to see on a plug suit. Her twin tails should be another reason why you'd want to buy this figure, purely for the fact that you don't see Sonico with twin tails, but the way Max Factory have made them, strewn out to show her movement, adds to the figure's enjoyment. Of course, these aren't the only things that entice you to want to buy this figure. Yeah. Sonico has indeed a nicely sculpted round behind. This alone should be enough to make you spend your hard-earned cash. So I've talked about some of the reasons why you'd want this figure, but I've yet to mention sculpt. Yes, I think Max Factory done a bang up job here. Her arms are the right size, her opie are just right, and I've already mentioned that booty. Yes, this Sonico is very curvy. So let's talk about painting. Max Factory have done a superb job here as well. There's a mixture of different types of paint which help to make her stand out. Her skirt looks glossy and has a shimmering glittery effect running through it. Her hair is two-toned and you can see that the paint merges nicely without any noticeable flaws. Her face, as mentioned, is delightful and you can see that Max really put a lot of effort to get this right. Each detail seems to have its own bit of flair, right from the logo on her leg to those gemstones, which the blue one on her back actually shines in the light. A big thumbs up for Max Factory here. This is great quality. Okay. There's a lot of positives, and I suppose you're wondering if there are any negatives. Well, yes, there is one. Although there is a metal peg in the base, I would have liked to have seen one for her other foot, as I feel that over time this figure could be a leaner. And as much as I love this figure, it seems like her leg is a little too twisted, and now I can't unsee it. So yeah, if you try and actually stand like this, I think you'll find that it's quite interesting to even attempt it. So those are the negatives that I can mention. There's no dodgy sculpting, no paint flaws, nothing that looks like it would easily break. This is actually a really awesome figure. And all I can say is, yeah, she's pretty much perfect. So there we have our review on Sonico, all the positives and negatives, and while the final verdict is going across the screen, we're going to have a quick look at the box inlay. As you can see, I've got her standing here in it. Now, I really do like the fact that they sort of did pink and white. This kind of gives off a whole sort of bubblegum candy kind of feel. I like this, but I don't like the fact that we've got this giant hole at the back, and obviously The reason why we've got that was for the window at the front, I believe it was. No, it wasn't actually. It was actually for the window at the back. Now, if I look on the actual box myself, yeah. Yeah, the window at the back is there purely, obviously, for you to get a quick glimpse of the cheeky booty there. Which I can understand why Max Factory did it, but it also is just a little bit annoying, because if we didn't have that, I mean, we're going to see the booty anyway. We're buying the figure, and you're going to see pictures on the side of the box. There's plenty of enough on the box to whet your appetite, so it just would have been nice if this has been a pure pink and white background and be able to use for photo shoots. Sadly, I think it's going to be difficult to actually do a shot with her with it, but I'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. And that's it for this video. There's going to be a size comparison coming up, and I will say to you actually that despite the fact that she is a 1/7, I believe, I'm going to double check that. Yeah, she's a 1/7. She actually feels a little bit more like a 1/6. So you'll see what I mean. I'll put her up against some 1/6 figures, some 1/8 scale figures. You'll get an idea of just how tall she actually is. But I will say that this is a very, very cheeky, very, very happy, awesome figure of Sonico. And if you are a Sonico fan, well, it doesn't really need to be said, does it really? You know what you need to do. So I'll leave it at that and say to you guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my social media. That's all in the description. And I will see you guys soon. Sayonara!